Who's in the running? Well, you're about to find out as we reveal this year's.
Oh my god, I'm
nominees
gonna find out
across
for the
all
first time.
categories.
Oh my god, I definitely
You
didn't
can
skim
help
through the
select
list
the winners
beforehand.
by voting at thegameawards.com.
TV?
All right, should we do it? Here's the first category.
What if it's a green screen
For
TV?
Best performance, the nominees are
Best
Best
performance.
Star for Claire Obscure Expedition
Yes.
33, Charlie Cox for Claire Obscure
Oh my god.
Expedition 33,
Wait, that guy.
Erica Ishii for Ghost of Yote, Jennifer English for Claire Obscure
Wait, they got
Expedition
three?
33,
They got 3 for
Onatsu
Expedition?
Kato for Silent Hill,
I heard her clips are
Troy
funny.
Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Who? Wait. Do they not show a list? Alright, whatever. So it's Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, Jennifer English. Wait, 3 of the 5 are from Expedition. The only thing it's really bad. The only thing I remember from her is when she was doing mocap or I'm not even gonna say it. Anyways, moving on. I saw some clips of her. Cause she tried playing the game. I think she's like me, she gets scared really easily. I heard that they even made like a new difficulty mode in the game, like casual mode or something. And then the Japanese, they're calling it like the K mode. Like a difficulty mode that's meant for her. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's either Ben Starr or Jennifer English. And I think I'd give it to Jennifer English because Mael had a more prominent role in Expedition 33 than Verso. If this was Ben Starr for like Final Fantasy 16, I'd give it to Ben Starr because I think Clive, or the performance for Clive is a lot better than Mael. But Mael was definitely like a more... I mean, I guess it's more about like how the character was written too. But I think Mael was cooler than Verso. So yeah,
For
I'd
Best
give that to
Ongoing
Jennifer
Game,
English.
The nominees are
Ongoing game?
Final Fantasy 14,
I better see Fortnite. Yep, there we go.
Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals,
Marvel Rivals?
and No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Marvel Rivals has some of the crazy skins ever. I may have a couple of swimsuit skins. So all I'm gonna say,
For Best
Marvel
Mobile
Rivals
Game,
might
the
win that
nominees
for
are
me.
Destiny
Mobile
Rising,
game? Destiny?
Persona 5, The Phantom X,
Oh.
Sonic Rumble, Uma Masume,
I heard Sonic Rumble was really bad. Uma Musume?
Pretty Derby, and Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering Waves! Nah, that's too easy. Wubo wins. Bro, the changes that they did for 2.0, oh my god, the game is so much better. It's so good right now. Like 1.0 it was kind of shit. 2.0, oh my, the state that it's in right now, it's up there. It's really good. Art direction. Wait, can you explain what art direction is? Oh, yeah.
This year's
What
nominees
game
for
has the
Best
best
Art
graphics, I
Direction
guess?
are Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach,
Isn't Death Stranding 2 just feet? Like this guy actually just like he scanned feet and then mocapped feet.
Ghost of Yote, Hades 2,
The art of feet.
and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Wait, aren't these just Game of the Year stuff? Okay. Expedition 33, Death Stranding, Hades, Ghost of Yotai, Silksong. Expedition 33 environments was really good. Yeah, the environments were pretty good. Death Stranding has feet. Ghost of Yotai, I mean, I've seen some stuff about it. I mean, I haven't played it because I don't have a PS5. But it looked good. It was also more of the environments. But, like, I guess having it differ from Ghost of Tsushima, I mean, it just looked more of Tsushima, I guess. So, like, does it really... You're going, like, best art direction, I'm assuming, like, a new direction. Not so much, like... Are we really gonna do the same direction, you know what I mean? Hades 2... I'm assuming it's because of the character designs. I personally do not like any of the character designs. But I will, in fact, admit that they are definitely unique. And I can understand why a lot of people like them. But I do not like any of them. I think they butchered Aphrodite. I think Melenue is kind of cool. But they gave her a weird-ass green arm, which does not look cool. It's like a weird shade of green. And ooh. Yeah, I just don't like really any of the characters. Hollow Knight Silksong, probably the environment, the animations as well. Even the boss designs. and having it different from Hollow Knight 1. Oh yeah, definitely, because they put a lot more work into like the environment. Yeah, I'd give it, as much as people probably want an Expedition 33 sweep, I have to give this to Hollow Knight Silksong. The environments are really cool as well. And then I think the different biomes, the different creatures, bosses, even I really like the animations for Hornet. When she like turns around, she does a little like glide thing or whatever. Especially when I first got like the, what do you call it, like the dress skirt or whatever, when you start gliding. I thought it was really funny. I liked it a lot. So I'd give best art direction to Hollow Knight Silksong.
Best score in music, leveled up by Spotify. The nominees
Leveled up by Spotify. All these soundtracks here better be on Spotify.
are Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silksong,
Okay.
Darren Korb for Hades 2,
Okay.
Lorian Testar for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Toma Otoa for Ghost of Yote,
Okay.
and Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell for Death
Isn't this
Stranding
shit
2
just
on the
literally
beach.
copy paste from the other category? Ludwig? Oh, Ludwig. Never mind. For best soundtrack, Expedition 33 easy. Hollow Knight Silksong had really good soundtracks. Hades only had like 2 good soundtracks, is with Scylla, I think. I never played Death Stranding. I never played Ghost of Yotai, but I haven't heard anyone even talk about the music in those games. So, easy. Expedition 33. I have more soundtracks. If I go right here, I have 3, 6, 9, 12-ish versus Silksong's 6. And I could easily put more, but I've restrained myself. I didn't want to dump a lot of Expedition into my playlist. I had to restrain myself. Easy. Expedition.
The best
Audio
audio
design.
design nominees
So I'm assuming not soundtrack, but the use of audio. So like more like, I would imagine more like sound effects.
are Battlefield 6,
Oh, yeah.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33,
How would Expedition... Well, let me see the others.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach,
I don't know this game.
Ghost of Yote,
No way we're counting mini games for like good audio design, right? Because you could play like a guitar or something as like a mini game.
and Silent Hill F.
Probably Battlefield 6. I think a good soundtrack doesn't mean that it... I wish they had a description of what this is. I feel like they're just throwing in... I'm assuming deaths... Well, I don't know about the audio design, but I feel like they just threw in Expedition 33 in here just cause they saw the word audio and they're like, oh, I know that one song from Expedition, let's just throw it in here. Like, I'm trying to think, like, I'm thinking of like the use of audio, like more like sound effects. Battlefield does like a really good job of like the environment, explosions, smoke, the sound. Like, it feels like you're about to get fucked on the battlefield, basically. I mean, like, I'm trying to think. Other than the actual soundtrack, sound effects is probably just like the parries, I guess. I don't know. I'd give this a Battlefield 6. I wish there was like a description of like why some of these games are here. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that's an easy one. It's because like it sounds like you're in war. Parry sound effects, I guess. I never played this game, so I can't tell. I mean, there's a character that uses a guitar. This is probably just mini games. And then horror games are horror games. They're like I would honestly, I would be okay if Silent Hill won this. Best narrative. All right. So the best story. We're gonna pick which one has the best story.
These are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yote.
From my knowledge, Ghost of Yotai story or plotline is literally the same as Assassin's Creed Shadows. You're a little kid. Your dad gets murked by a group of Akatskis. You grow old. Okay, like 10-year time skip. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fuck up the Akatsuki now, and then you just hunt them down one by one. Are we really gonna say that's the best narrative here?
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2,
The problem, I didn't finish this game. I have 20 hours in total in Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I never really finished it. But I do agree that the narrative is pretty good, because I completed like the first 2 chapters, I think, especially for like chapter 2, or I forgot how they split it. But like the second like main mission or whatever, it was really good when you had to like go save. I already forgot your best friend's name. From like getting executed or whatever. That was a really cool piece of story.
And Silent Hill F.
Silent Hill F. I never played that one. But I heard people like this story as well. I would probably give this to... I would probably give it to Expedition 33. The prologue, the first hour of the game was really good. I cried, actually. When Sophie died, I cried. I was like, fuck. I barely knew her for 10 minutes and she's dead. Fuck. So yeah, best narrative Expedition 33.
Best community support celebrates game developers.
Best community
who
support.
Continually and transparently engage, support,
Like
and
what,
respond
Fortnite?
to their players. This year's nominees are Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah, they added like, I think, was it the final update that came out this year? And they also made sure that it was fully compatible with Steam Deck. That is pretty good.
Final Fantasy 14.
I thought people didn't like this one. Dawn Trail? I heard people hated it.
Fortnite. Helldivers 2 and No Man's Sky.
I'd give it a Fortnite. Best multiplayer.
The nominees are
Overwatch.
Arc
Arc Raiders. Wait, they made it.
Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Reign, Peak, and Split Fiction.
Oh shit, this one's hard. Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Reign, Peak. Okay, take Peak out of it. I hate that game. Arc Raiders is pretty good. Battlefield 6 is pretty good. Split Fiction's decent. Oh yeah, I probably have the most out of all these. I probably have the most hours on Elden Ring Night Reign. But I can tell you, this is like a good 7 out of 10 game. It is decent. It has flaws, but it is fun. If you ignore those flaws, it is fun. Arc Raiders. The problem with Arc Raiders, it could be recency bias because it's fun right now. Night Reign's out, yeah. I have the most hours on Night Reign. I almost completed all the achievements. Elden Ring. Am I illiterate? I still have it downloaded. Yeah, I have almost 70 hours on Night Reign. I'm missing like 5 achievements because I need to get to a fucking volcano and I can't spawn a fucking volcano into the... Wait, what? Did they add more? Oh yeah, these are just random events too. But, yeah. So I have the most hours on Night Reign. This game's been really fun. They even have a DLC coming out. Battlefield 6 is good. The problem is there's skill-based matchmaking. So like my first few hours was actually pretty fun because I was killing a lot of guys. But now I'm just getting fucked in the ass whenever I go anywhere. So it's not really, I guess for me it's not, Battlefield isn't really that enjoyable because of skill-based matchmaking. Because I'm in lobbies where I'm just getting constantly sniped from across the map and I literally cannot play. I run 10 yards, sniped. I run another 20 yards, sniped. I can't do shit. But like before I got into with the hardcore lobbies, it was pretty fun. But Arc Raiders recency bias. Oh yeah, Split Fiction. I thought it was okay. Like it was decent. Like there was nothing like new in it. I mean, essentially it's a platformer, right? And so like there's a couple like new things. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But I know like when I played with Blue, that was like her first platformer. And she loved it. She loved it so much that she wants to play fucking It Takes Two with me. And I'm like, only if you buy it and then maybe I'll play it. Yeah, Split Fiction is decent though. But I mean, I played a lot of platformers already. It just kind of feels like a walk in the park. So I guess for me, it's between Elden Ring and Arc Raiders. Am I gonna go with something where Arc Raiders with recency bias? I have 25 hours and I've had it for like 2 weeks now, I think. Or Elden. I'd probably give it to Arc Raiders. Why not? I'll give it to Arc Raiders.
Those nominees are
Oh, Indies.
Absolum.
Never heard of it.
Blueprints, Clair Obscur Expedition 33,
I find it funny. I mean, I guess Expedition 33 is an indie game, but like you look at the game, it doesn't look pretty indie. And then I feel like, especially, I think I could be wrong, but I think they like outsource a lot of like their work to like other people. So yes, technically their studio dev size or whatever is 30 people, but they did have like a lot of other people working. I mean, if you just look at the credit scene, I mean, the credits is like 7 minutes long. Right, so they did have like a lot of people. Yes, the core dev team is only 30 people, but they did have like a lot of people. A lot of hands were touched. Oh, here we go. This is better. A lot of hands were touched, you know what I mean? Take a drink every time they say Claire Obscure Expedition. Dude, they're like in everything. But it is a really good game. So it's understandable. But I do agree, like, it's kind of like, is it like, yeah, it's an indie game, but are we really gonna like, you know? Because you put like a powerhouse like Expedition 33, and like the purpose of an indie game is to like award like the underdog, the one guy, the small guy. But when you have like something like this, a powerhouse that like, yeah, I swear I'm indie, don't look at our credit scene, like just pretty much like take over, then it's kind of like, well, then that kind of defeats the purpose of the category in itself, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Baldur's Gate 3. Like technically they're an indie studio with a AAA budget. Are we really gonna have them win indie, like the best indie game? Like technically they are indie, but are we really gonna like, you know? So like, we're still. This is an indie game. I think, at least for me, I consider this more like a AA, like definitely not AAA, obviously. I'd consider it more like a AA production.
Hades 2.
So for that reason, I'm not gonna pick Expedition 33 is a really, really good game, but I'm not gonna pick it here.
And Hollow Knight Silksong.
I've never heard of this game. I heard Ball Pit's pretty good. Oh, I heard people really love Blueprints. I've never really seen anything about it. It's like a roguelike escape mystery room, whatever. I don't even know. I'd give it a Hollow Knight Silksong. I have it like on my own personal list for my 2025 stuff. I'm giving it a Hollow Knight Silksong. Best indie. That's made by like what, 4 guys? Oh, 3 people, I was wrong. 3 guys. You see what I mean? Are we gonna give best indie award to like the team with 3 people, or are we gonna give it to this? Getting Hades, Silksong. Oh, and Silksong, the easiest 100. Yeah, dude, Silksong is really good. I still want to go back, do Act 3, and defeat Lost Lace and everything. Best debut indie game. So this. Wait, what was the one before? Best. Okay.
The nominees are Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Should we rewatch the credits? Never heard of that. Dispatch is here. Megabong! Wait, low-key? Okay, I plan on playing Dispatch. Okay, so I had to talk with my dad because we were trying to figure out, or I told him, I was like, I want to do like a marathon of Dispatch on Thanksgiving Day, but if we're doing something on Thanksgiving Day, I would like to know in advance so then I can push my Dispatch marathon like the day before Thanksgiving, right? So like whether if we're doing a Thanksgiving dinner or not, let me know soon so I know when to do it. So I even might split it to 2 days, maybe half the day before Thanksgiving and then half on the day of. But I plan on doing Dispatch around that time. Other than that, I'm going with Megabonk. Megabonk is pretty fun.
Lots of games to announce for you on December 11th.
Not this one.
But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees.
I swear to God, if I see Grand Theft Auto for the 3rd time,
based on currently announced titles,
I'm gonna punch something.
007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6.
What?
Marvel's Wolverine.
Bro, that shit's gonna get
Resident Evil
canceled.
Requiem, and The Witcher 4.
The Witcher 4. I've seen enough.
Best action-adventure game nominees are...
Best action-adventure game. So the best
Gameplay game.
Death Stranding 2 On the Beach.
Gameplay.
Ghost of Yote. Hollow Knight Silksong. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. And Split Fiction.
Split Fiction, Death Stranding, Silksong, Indiana Jones. What was the first one? Or second one? Ghost of Yotai. I'm gonna give it to Silksong. I'm pretty sure Death Stranding is still like Amazon the video game, or Amazon Delivery the video game. I never played it. Ghost of Yotai is the same thing as Ghost of Tsushima, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much, I think. I didn't really see anything like different or crazy or whatever. Based off what I saw, I mean, I guess you could say the same thing with Silksong. No, you can't. Well, technically, can't say the same thing with Silksong. The downward diagonal pogo changed everyone's gameplay style. Everyone's like, oh fuck, it's not like Hollow Knight. Silksong's completely different. Oh yeah. They added like a lot of changes, like taking 2 damage. You can silk all your HP or whatever. Yeah. There's enough gameplay differences to make it different. Yeah. And then Split Fiction. I mean, it's just I would say it's still a generic platformer. I would say there's no like real. I mean, I guess there's like small gimmicks in each level, but I wouldn't say it's like the greatest like gameplay. I think the best gameplay game here is Silksong. The bosses are insane. The skills you get are insane. I mean, yeah, playing as Hornet's really fun. I'd much rather play Hornet than Knight.
For best
RPG. So best like immersive
role-playing
game.
The jury selected Avowed.
No way.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Monster Hunter Wilds,
and
really?
The Outer Worlds 2.
Wait, people were able to
play Outer Worlds? Bro, everything I saw, people were not able to play the game because of the stuttering. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing with Monster Hunter. Jeff got paid. There's no way this shit game. No, he definitely got paid off, man. Okay, so definitely not Avowed. Claire Obscure, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Monster Hunter was pretty good. Okay. I never played Outer Worlds, but it didn't seem that interesting. All right, so it's either Claire Obscure, Kingdom Come, or Monster Hunter Wilds. Best immersive game. Bro, Avowed was so bad. Oh my god. I've never been so uninterested in a story so fast. And all the characters look ugly. Okay, the best immersive role-playing game. Honestly, I would say out of these 3, I would say Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, solely from the fact that like it's basically a hardcore Skyrim. I think that's the best way for me to describe it. It was really hard for me to play, right? Because I never played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, so I was learning like all like the new mechanics and everything. But it's really like you need to like also like weapons have durability, and then so when it's low on durability, you gotta sharpen your sword. So normally like other games, you just take it to a shop, you throw them gold, and then like boom, all right, your sword's good. No, here you gotta go to a sharpening tool, then you gotta play like a mini game of like sliding it across the wheel and whatever, and then you have to like wait for like the sparks or whatever. Then you gotta hold, or at least for me, the space bar to like make the wheel go a little faster, go slower. I gotta flip the sword and do all that. You want a sword, you can buy it off the shop, or you can go make your sword. So then you gotta go to a blacksmith. You gotta get like a piece of chunky metal, you stuff it in the lava, you gotta blow some wind, you gotta hammer it, you gotta put it in the water, and then repeat. Like, it probably takes like 10 minutes to actually make a sword. Same thing if you want to make a potion, you gotta go find an alchemy table, and then you gotta like have the ingredients, you gotta mash the ingredients, you put them in the bowl, you put some water, you gotta boil, you gotta turn it hourglass for like the time or whatever, and then you gotta mix it, and then you gotta mash it, and then you gotta put it in a jar, and then boom. This shit is hardcore, and it's very immersive. You gotta do everything by hand, and it was really cool. I'm gonna give best role-playing game to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
In the category of best fighting game, the nominees are...
I don't play any
2XKO,
fighting games.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage.
I've only played 2XKO, so I guess 2XKO.
The nominees for Best Action
Best
Game
Action.
are Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Age,
So, okay, so what gives me, like, an adrenaline rush? Battlefield 6, Doom.
Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of
Okay, I don't know about the last two. I've only played... Wait. I've only played Battlefield 6 and Hades 2 off this. The problem with Hades 2, I played it last year, right? So all my... Everything that I remember about it is literally just like 0.1 version in early access last year. I didn't really play it that much this year. I need to actually go in and like finish it. But like, especially when I played it, like Ares wasn't in it, Dionysus wasn't in it, Athena wasn't in it, I think. And then obviously those guys they're in the game now. But when I played it and beat the early access version, they weren't in there. So I guess you can say that I played like a journalist review copy of it, I guess. I'm trying to remember from like what I felt last year. I think I'd give it a Battlefield 6, I'm not gonna lie. I think I got more of an adrenaline rush. I did with Battlefield 6 than Hades 2, but I could be misremembering. But as of right now, I'd probably give it to Battlefield 6. Bro, I don't understand this. Usually all the games that they put in here, difficulty sliders does not mean accessibility.
The nominees for Innovation and Accessibility are
Oh my god, you're telling me.
Hold on. This is gonna take me a while to find. They manually scrub. There we go. This is accessibility. Apparently. Innovations in accessibility. Assassin's Creed Shadows. When you stuff things, utilities, in a map pack, you have to sell them for $10. That's accessibility. Good job, Jeff. You got paid.
Creed
You got paid
Shadows,
off.
Atomfall, Doom
Fuck
the
is
Dark
that?
Ages, EA Sports FC 26,
FIFA?
and South of Midnight.
Can I not choose any of these? Like, what? Dude, I need like a brief description on why they were not. So that I know what I'm judging them for. Am I judging Assassin's Creed Shadows because they put their accessibilities behind a microtransaction paywall? Is this an innovation accessibility because there's 10 different difficulty sliders? Will Elden Ring win innovation and accessibility if they added an easy mode to Elden... They put in journalist mode in Elden Ring? FIFA? We're taking FIFA seriously in 2025? I mean, I'm just not gonna pick.
Best family game. Sonic
Next
Racing
up,
better
Best
be here.
Family Game. The nominees
Sonic
are
Racing was really good.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party,
Wait, two
Lego
Lego
Voyages,
games? That's
Mario
illegal.
Kart World,
Okay.
Sonic Racing
Yeah!
Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction.
Split Fiction. Nah, I'd give it a Sonic Racing.
I mean, I guess this is two-player co-op, right? I think one person plays as Donkey Kong, the other one plays as Pauline. I don't know what the fuck these Lego games are. Mario Kart World. Okay, well, I can't really say Mario Kart World because I think Sonic Racing is better than Mario Kart. So if I'm gonna pick a kart racing, I'm gonna pick Sonic Racing. Best Sim strategy game.
Best Sim strategy game nominees are
The only one I can think of is
Final
Civ
Fantasy
7. Final Fantasy Tactics. Yes.
Ivalice Chronicles.
That game was
Jurassic
good.
World Evolution
Is this a mobile game?
3. Sid Meier's Civilization
Civ 7 sucked ass, I'm not gonna lie.
7. Tempest Rising.
What is that?
And 2 Point Museum. These
Huh?
games are nominated for
Final
Best
Fantasy,
Sports
easy.
Racing Game.
Racing-
EA Sports
Sonic
FC
Racing.
26, F1
Sonic Racing.
25, Mario
Sonic
Kart
Racing.
World, Rematch, and
Sonic Racing.
Crossworlds.
Sonic
Now the nominees
Racing.
in our
There we go.
three esports categories.
Easy.
Start-
Deserves the
we're
best
almost
RPG
done,
more
but
than
there are still
Avowed.
two very important
True.
categories to go. First, Best Game Direction recognizes outstanding.
Oh wait, I gotta listen to this.
Very important categories to go. First, Best Game Direction recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
Okay, so what's the most innovative game out of these?
The nominees are
That's what they mean by game direction.
Claire Obscure Expedition.
So what does Expedition do differently than other games? The art style, it's Unreal Engine 5. It looks really good. The storyline is really good, especially the interactions between characters. Like the most popular one, I would say, is Lune scolding at Gustav, being like, "Do you still believe that?" You don't see that much nowadays, where silence says a lot of things. Normally, other games, like, he would instantly fold. Other games, Gustav instantly, yeah, maybe I don't really, but they drag on the silence. So I would say, like, interactions between characters is really good. Art style is really good, especially when you get towards the end with, like, the Eiffel Tower or whatever. But in terms of, like, actual new things, pairing any turn-based combat, it's not new, right? I mean, I know everyone's going crazy, like, oh yeah, you can parry in a turn-based combat. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? I did this last year! You had to parry all this shit. You had to time it on the attacks too? Wait, why is this 13 seconds long? Okay, well, you can parry in this game. This came out like 2 years ago. And honestly, like, it's a JRPG. Like, it's anything special, right? In terms of, like, new stuff. But it does it really, really well. Because, I mean, it's basically a JRPG. They were heavily influenced by Persona, or heavily influenced by Final Fantasy. But it's just a good blend of stuff, and it was really well made.
33. Death Stranding 2 on the beat.
I never played this one, but I'm pretty sure it just has feet.
Ghost of Yote.
This one's just like a direct sequel, and from what I saw, there wasn't anything special that makes it different from the first one, except that it's like a female protagonist, and I guess the overall plot line of hunting down the Akatsuki is slightly different from Tsushima, I guess, but
Hades 2,
I wouldn't say anything new there. Honestly, this one's pretty good. Because yes, it follows the same thing as Hades 1, but it takes Hades 1, it adds a lot of stuff, and just does it better. There's more things to do at the crossroads, right? So you can craft, you can collect materials and whatever, and then when you go on a run, you can either go up towards Olympus or down to the underworld, and then you can grab different materials from each zone or whatever. There's like a whole like story. I'd probably give this one to Hades 2 so far. Like, more than Expedition 33. There's just more stuff. Like, yes, it's a sequel to Hades 1, but it's a lot of different, new, better stuff, I would say. Something that I wouldn't even, like, especially, like, I mean, like, this is all based off the early access version. But I remember when I saw that ward or something to go up to the Olympus, I was like, what the fuck is this? And then when I finally unsealed, I was like, whoa, what is this, right?
Split Fiction.
Because usually in roguelikes, some like similar, I guess people that try to copy Hades, it's always just one path. This one, it had two paths. Split Fiction, I mean, I don't think it's anything new, right? I mean, it's just a platformer. I mean, it had a couple of cool like gimmick stuff or whatever. But yeah, anything. I think if you've never really played a platformer, I mean, because I know Blue loved it, but it was also like her first platformer game that she finished. I thought it was alright. I'd probably give best game direction to Hades 2. I would go Hades 2, Split Fiction, then Expedition.
The jury has selected the following 6 games as
I liked
nominees
Avowed more than
for
Assassin's Creed
Game
Shadows.
of the Year.
Game of the
Claire
Year!
Obscure, Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive. Death Stranding 2, On the Beach from Kojima
Feet Stranding
Productions.
2.
Donkey Kong Bonanza from Nintendo.
Banana.
Nominees 2 from Supergiant Games. Hollow Knight Silksong from Team Cherry. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from Warhorse Studios. There you have
Honestly, unironically, I'd be fine with any of these games winning except for Death Stranding because I never played Death Stranding, and then maybe Donkey Kong because I wanted a Mario Galaxy 3. Other than that, I'm fine with Expedition winning. I think Expedition's gonna win. I'm fine with Silksong winning. I'm fine with Hades 2 winning. And I'm fine with... What was the other one? Is that it? I'm missing one. Am I missing? Oh. And I'm fine with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 winning. That game is... That Kingdom Come Deliverance is actually on another level in terms of role-playing game. I think Expedition's gonna win because it is, out of all of these, it is the most accessible game to play, I think. Especially for Game of the Year. I think you have to also consider, like, is it something that anyone can just jump in and play? Like, make sure there's no, like, prereqs, right? Because, like, for, like, Hollow Knight Silksong, for example, Hollow Knight 1 is the tutorial to Silksong. If you go in Silksong, if you're raw dogging Silksong for the first time, you're gonna get fucked in the ass and maybe through a different hole. Same thing with, I mean, I guess Hades 2 is pretty accessible. You don't really need to play Hades 1 to play Hades 2. Death Stranding 2, you probably need to play Death Stranding 1 before playing Death Stranding 2. Donkey Kong's pretty accessible. Yeah, you can do Hades 2. You don't need to play Hades 1. Kingdom Come Deliverance is pretty hardcore. It is pretty hardcore. It was hard for me to, like, get going into it, like, because I had a problem. I don't know if it was on... I don't think it was on stream. I think I did this part off stream. But, like, I needed money, right? So then I can sleep and, like, recover HP. But I don't have any money. And so I needed to travel to a certain place because it was a free bed. But I didn't have any HP to travel because I would just get murked. And because I was getting murked, I would just die. And then I would be stuck. Like you could easily put yourself into like a pigeonhole and just be stuck, essentially. Because of like just events just like chaining together and you're like, well, I can't do this because of this, and I can't do that because of this. And then yeah, but once you get out of that, because you kinda have to RNG it, it's really good. But I guess, yeah, I would say Expedition 33, Game of the Year, easily accessible. Like, if I was to be like, yeah, this game got Game of the Year, I can recommend it to someone, be like, yeah, go play this game. You don't need to play any other game, just go play Expedition 33, you'll have a blast. Can't really say the same thing with Silksong. I can't really just go to my sister, who never played Hollow Knight, be like, yeah, go play Silksong. Same thing with Death Stranding, so yeah. I would give it Expedition 33. Even though I'm still trying to decide this for my own personal top 2025. I'm still trying to decide whether I have Expedition 33 or Silksong number 1. Because like I said earlier, like, Expedition 33, like, I guess, like, it's a really well-polished game and it's really good, right? But it's not something new, if that makes sense. At least for me, who played a lot of JRPGs, right? Because it's always like, oh yeah, mission 1, yeah, just walk to the harbor and then witness pain or something, right? That's like an intro to Tales of Berseria, right? And then at the very end, you're fighting God next to a black hole. That's pretty much every JRPG. You look at Kingdom Hearts 1, you start from being on a beach and you're just playing boats and rafts or whatever, and you're naming your ship Big Penis, and then you're fighting like Xemnas reincarnation in the underworld or whatever the fuck shit, closing door, right? So it always ends up turning into like you're fighting God at the very end. So like the escalation, the acts, there's always like a table flip in JRPGs, right? Because I think a lot of people are going crazy like, oh wow, the Act 3 table flip was insane, right? But it's something that I've witnessed a lot of times in other games. Tales of Arise, Vesperia, even Xenoblade to some extent. Yeah, like I guess I've just grown accustomed to JRPGs with a table flip that I was like, oh yeah. I mean, it was kind of too big. It seemed a little too easy that the game would end on the Pinterest, right? But yeah, but I mean, the visuals are still pretty good. But I guess for me, Silksong, because I never really played like a Metroidvania. I mean, I have played a couple, I guess. But like, I guess my experience of Silksong was more memorable, I think, than Expedition 33. I'm trying to think, but like, is it enough? I don't know. I probably have to do like a full-on like thing to like decide which one I want to be my number one. But it's for sure gonna be like number one, like 1 and 2. I think. I mean, I could probably just look at whatever list I have right now. Fine, and then it just kind of. It's time to finally see the Expedition 33 hype is about. Oh, he's gonna learn today. I still have to get all the... Yeah. Doing post-game content is just not my thing, man. I tried doing it. Even with Expedition 33, it was kind of fun, but like, I just can't run around for the sake of running around. It's a me problem. There's a lot of post-game content, which Claire, it starts with a C. Why am I looking at E? Which is pretty good. You don't really see that nowadays. Like, you beat the game, and then there's like 10, 20 more hours worth of stuff. I wish I had that level of dedication to be actually... Because I kind of want to fight Simone, but like, I want to fight Simone, but I don't want to do all the work to get to Simone, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too much, work. But I mean, like, yeah, I got 36 out of 55, 41 hours. I beat the game 28 hours in. Under-leveled by 15 levels because I didn't explore shit. Yeah.